free ID. Hands out your pockets for officer safety. So where you coming from? And what does it make you think that you have freedom?
Hey everybody, if you guys missed my video of Los Angeles County Deputy Sheriff Clotworthy telling me I cannot point my video camera in the direction of UCLA County Hospital from a public sidewalk, the full video link is in the description. I have also added in this video the clip of that encounter, plus the second part is of my filing the complaint against Los Angeles County Deputy Sheriff Clotworthy. I also want to thank San Joaquin News and Nate Skates 182 for accompanying me on the follow-up visit. Please don't forget to subscribe to their channels. Their links are in the description.
Clotworthy. I work here at the hospital. How can I help you?
I didn't call for help.
No, but we got called because you're taping. This is, you can't, it's off grounds here. You can't do that here.
You're a deputy?
Yes, sir. I just gave you my name. Deputy Clotworthy.
Do you know about the First Amendment? I'm on a public sidewalk. Anything I can see from a sidewalk, I can film.
What are you filming,
It's none of your business.
You're filming the hospital.
Yeah, I know I am.
So you need to leave.
What are you going to do if I don't leave a public sidewalk? I'm on a public sidewalk.
Sir, but you're filming over here. It's different. If you want to film on this side, go right ahead.
You're telling me that it's illegal. Okay, deputy, you're telling me it's illegal for me to stand here and record?
I'm not telling you it's illegal to stand here. I'm telling you it's illegal to record over here.
Right.
You're
from standing from here.
People are working here. You cannot record them.
Sure I can.
No, sir, you cannot.
Yes, I can. Get a supervisor,
I'm
please.
telling you, you
cannot.
Get a
supervisor, please.
I will be happy to get a supervisor.
Thank you.
Turn off the camera.
I'm going to wait for a supervisor.
Turn off the camera.
No, deputy.
854 Sam, are you by?
Please stay 6 feet away from me. You're not even wearing a mask.
You're absolutely right. I'm not wearing a mask.
What are you trying to give me, the virus?
Do I have the virus?
I don't know, but you should be wearing a mask. Why aren't you?
What?
Why aren't you?
Sir, are you turning off the camera now? Why are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. You're trying to enforce something that's perfectly not true.
Sir, I already told you, you can stand here all day long.
And record whatever I can see.
No, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
We'll wait for your supervisor.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Okay, turn off the camera, sir, until my supervisor gets here.
No, I'm not doing that. What is your problem?
I'm asking you to turn off the camera, sir.
I'm refusing. And you're coming up this close?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, what's your badge number?
Right here.
Right here?
You want to zoom in on it.
32.
Sir, you cannot video on the campus.
84?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to be filing a complaint against you.
That's fine, sir. Please, just make sure it's pointed this way.
I'm pointing it right here.
Point it that way.
I'm pointing it right here.
I'm pointing it that way.
I'm pointing it right here. I'm pointing it all here. This is what I'm doing.
But why are you doing this?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to walk right down here and I'm going to record as I walk. I think I'm going to stop right now here and come back here. Make you come like a little doggy. You're a disgrace to the uniform.
And I hope you just put that on tape, sir, what you just said to me.
I will, trust me.
Well, it's on video. I think
I've got everything.
Still on video.
You don't know the law. Telling me I can't record from a public sidewalk anything I can see? You're out of your mind. And now the video is of me filing the complaint. Want to do it in the shade?
Yeah, sure. Did the Securitas officer mention something about, did someone say they were a sheriff? Or off duty or anything?
No.
When you came through the door?
Okay.
Because that's what she thought she heard one of you say.
Well, Lieutenant Stone.
Or that you were here to see the sheriff.
Yeah,
maybe it was.
Yeah, that's
okay.
what we told her.
Okay.
We told her we're here to see the sheriff.
Okay.
She just lost control. Everything was good until she interjected.
Well, you know.
Bad day.
Well, yeah. Come here to see the sheriff, but I can see her confusion because this hospital is closed. Like some other public
Gotcha.
offices and stuff that are
Right.
open to the public right now. This is not because of the pandemic and stuff.
Right.
They're not allowing visitors. They're not allowing people to come in and relax or watch TV in the waiting room. Normally, anyone can come in here for the most part.
Lieutenant Stone, it broke down from as soon as we entered. Nobody said that when we entered. Nobody questioned us.
Okay.
And not only
I know
did
there were some new folks.
well, you know, that's not on me.
Yeah.
You know, and
Okay.
when we passed through, it broke down again when we were going through. We thought we had to go through security. They said, no, just come on through. Nobody questioned us then. So it's like,
Okay.
if they're new, get them together.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. So what? There was a complaint that was already filed. Okay.
Lieutenant Williams indicated that. I don't know where
Right.
that came from.
So and that's going to be coming to me, and I'm going to be investigating that and looking into it. So I'm likely going to add your statements. It will be one complaint, and if other people come in and want to complain as well, it's all going to get kind of put together into one complaint, and I'm going to be the person that's handling it. So is there something that you'd like to share with me today?
Well, I'd like to express my feelings that when I'm a citizen journalist and I am on a public sidewalk recording about what is going on with what we're dealing with today, what is happening with the hospitals today, and I'm recording on a public sidewalk, and an LA County deputy sheriff comes out to me and tells me that I am not allowed to film on a public sidewalk and point my camera in the direction of this hospital. And when I told her that that is not true, she stepped it up. I asked her if it is a law. You were telling me, is that a law that I cannot stand on a public sidewalk and record this hospital? And she says, oh no, I'm not saying you can't stand here and record. I'm just saying you can't stand here and record the hospital. It's verbal judo. She's highly uneducated. She violated the Bain Act because she, number one, was not, forget the Bain, I'll come back to the Bain Act. She was not wearing a mask. And I questioned her about not wearing the mask. You could have the virus. She came back with a flippant statement. Do you think I have the virus? I don't know.
Okay.
She started.
I saw all that.
Well,
I
let
saw
me
the whole
finish.
video.
I know.
Okay.
You asked me. At least let me have my speak,
Okay.
please.
Sure.
So I told her to stay away. She advanced on me. She got within inches of my face, and then from there, it was a bad scene. She had a very flippant attitude. She never apologized. The other deputy educated her. It was obvious. He called her over, told her that what I'm doing is perfectly legal, and she left. She skedaddled out of there. You know, look, I know you guys all protect your own. She's going to get a slap on the wrist. Nothing else is going to happen, but I need to have my say.
Okay.
Bottom line, I want transparency, man. What she did was totally wrong. It is not illegal. Well, let me ask you this, Lieutenant Stone. What she told me was that it is illegal for me to stand on this sidewalk and film the hospital. Was that a true statement?
Okay. I viewed the video, and I'm listening.
You don't want to just answer that?
To it.
Yes or no?
I understand First Amendment rights, and I understand. Yeah, I understand your complaint, and I understand what you're saying now.
You just
Okay.
can't say.
I'm not gonna comment.
If we were friends and we were at church and you weren't in your uniform and we were buddies, would you have an opinion then? It's a fair question.
Maybe.
Okay. Maybe I'm translating into a yes. But anyway, needless to say, what do we do now?
Well, I'm gonna probably talk with you further off camera. If we can do that now, or we can do that over the phone.
Is there a reason off the camera?
Yes.
And what is that reason?
We don't do our department investigations on on display for the public to see.
Okay, so if I came in a private setting with you, I would not allow to videotape it or audio it?
You could audio record it, and I would audio record it as well.
Okay.
That's our usual
Okay.
protocol.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, and that would take approximately how long?
It depends. Probably not that long. I mean, I think I understand all of your complaints, and you summarized everything.
I think that
your additional concerns right now. So,
well, let me ask you: have I really? Is there a need to do that? I mean, I have expressed my concerns. I feel I have expressed everything that going into a private setting that I'm not allowed to record but audio tape would just be redundant.
okay.
I don't know if we would if it would be any different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because
Well,
you have my.
Will you be able to forward me a? Will you be kind enough to forward me a copy of our unedited conversation out here? With you giving me your additional concerns?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not an issue. Give me a business card,
Okay.
and we will do that. And look, whatever happens, you've got my information, so I'm sure that at some point I will receive an email with a letter saying that you did what you have to do. I know that I'm not privy to what.
There's a whole process. You will be notified. We'll mail something.
Right,
out to you.
right.
I will need it if when you're done here. I mean, if you want to give me your phone number and email and
Well, I gave you
address and stuff.
There's really no reason to have my home address. I mean, you've got my name. If you want to do research on it, I'm sure you guys can do it. If you're going to listen, I don't want this to be. I've already got a federal lawsuit against one of your other deputies that did an internal affairs investigation and they found him dirty. Worse than this cop. Okay, you know, you guys know who I am already, so you've got my email. Just send me the follow-up, and hopefully she'll be at least addressed about it, because what she did was, you know, like I said, a violation of the Bain Act. Stopping me, placing her body in front of me. You saw the video. You saw the video.
I understand.
You know, so
I understand.
it's just, it was a bad scene, man. It should never have happened. Okay. I don't know. You don't have a policy. You know, I do this all the time. There's a lot of sheriffs out there that understand that we all have, probably 90% of them, even more, understand the right that we have to film in public.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know how she slipped through the cracks. I don't know how long she's been a deputy, but she needs some training, and she needs it to go into her jacket. This complaint will go into her jacket, correct?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, well.
Because of everything that's going on, it seems like more deputies and police are starting to understand the Constitution more, and starting to really respect it even more now. So the only thing I could say, I'm not going to ask for your opinion because you probably can't really give it, but just keep that in mind as things progress.
Yeah.
And talk to your deputy.
It wasn't. You guys weren't out here all the time years back. I don't think. I mean, I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember. First Amendment auditors going into public offices and filming everybody. People are uncomfortable being filmed.
Get it?
And if they don't understand, the employees of a public office, they don't understand. Their first thought is, oh my gosh, he's invading my privacy. I kind of, but they don't understand. And then you know the whole, the whole deal, because then they call.
But Lieutenant Stone, that's the public.
Yes.
We're talking about a law enforcement officer.
I understand.
We have
Okay.
even retired officers and stuff, even officers on the force understanding what we do and why the importance of it. And even now, because of what's going on, it's even more important now.
And look, I'm going out. There's a lot of people that do that, and they're going out. Everybody's got their own style of how they do it. You got people that go out and they just want to stir up shit from the get-go. That's not my MO, all right? My MO is to go out, do what I'm allowed to do, and if I get an encounter, look, any officer has every right to come up and answer me. I don't have to respond if I'm doing nothing illegal, but, your whole premise on this, I get it. People are uncomfortable, but if they're uncomfortable, that's why we're out here, to let them know that we have a right to do it. So there's
Yeah,
a big
I
difference
understand
between a
your
guy
purpose.
like you who's educated on the First Amendment and the public who isn't. Okay, so I understand, but it's like apples and oranges, because a
Yeah.
law enforcement officer should know all about freedom of speech.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, Lieutenant
well, we'll
Stone.
be-
thank
we'll be
you.
talking.
I'll look forward to hearing from you.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right.
And hey, can I would like to get the security officer's name. How can I get that? Can you please
I
help me
can
with it?
when we talk later.
Okay, when am I going to hear from you think? Because at this
You
point,
have a-
before you answer
Can you give me a
that,
phone number after you turn it off? It'll make things a little easier than just tag teaming through
yeah,
email. Can you-
that's fine. The purpose
Okay.
of us talking though is what? At this point, I'm thinking, I've made my complaint. You
Yes.
guys are gonna follow up. I'm gonna get a letter of what happened, and that's gonna be the end of it. What is the purpose of you and I talking any further? That's just, I don't understand that.
Oh. I think we're done.
Okay, so there is no purpose for you to get my number and call me.
Well,
I'm just trying to clarify it, that's
Okay.
all.
All right. Well, normally we speak with it. That's how we normally do it. We speak with the complainants over the phone, follow up, and we don't do it all. We don't do it all on email, and so. And
Well,
we,
you
and we
can-
usually send a letter out to your address, notifying you that a case has been assigned.
Okay.
But
well,
usually that comes out to your. I don't know. We'll figure out some way.
You know
If I
that-
gotta email
that
it all
can't
in.
be made anonymously though, right? So normalcy is kind of like redundant.
Yeah.
So, before you leave, so I understand. So at this point, you said you would give it to me when we talk. Since I'm not going to talk, is it possible I can get it before we leave? Her name?
I'll email it to you.
There you go. All right. So I'll hear from you, what, within a month?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Sooner than that.
Sooner than that? Sooner than that? Sooner than a month? Okay. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
All
Lieutenant.
All right. Thank you, Lieutenant.
All right.
Thank you, too.
Have a good one, man.
You guys have a good one. Bye.
The Constitution